Hey everyone, my name's Lindsay. Thanks for joining me today on Raven's Eye channel. I wanted to share a little bit about energetic chords and what that looks like in the astral realm. I'm an Akashic Record Reader and also do frequent travels in the astral realm with my meditations. But I recently received information about how energetic chords work, what it actually means when we say that we're healing ourselves, it heals our ancestors, or heals the planet, heals the ones around us. Like, how does that actually look like? And how we can start making changes in our life that help heal the planet, heal each other, because we always have to start with ourselves before we can go any further. And truthfully, we can't force anyone to heal, they have to heal themselves. Anyway, I hope that you enjoy this visual demonstration. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I hope you subscribe so I can continue making more content like this in the future. And also hoping I get a little bit more savvy with my drawing pad so I can draw a little bit more intricate. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me again. I wanted to talk a little bit today about ancestral ties and energetic chords, what it really means to be healing your ancestors when you're doing your own self-work, and how does this look when we're in the astral realm. So I'm an Akashic Record Reader, and I also meditate quite frequently. Something that I'm very blessed with is that I have the gift of inner sight, meaning that I could see a lot of these conversations that we have visually. That's how it's explained to me. It's almost like a story being played behind my eyelids. But I wanted to show you what it looks like for me because it created a very deep understanding of how this works and what it looks like when we're looking at it energetically. So in this example, I drew a little stick figure. This person is me, and this really could be anyone. It's just an example, but for the sake of showing what it looks like, I wanted to use this example. So let me go ahead, see if I get the right one here. Perfect. So all of these colors that are coming off, the colors of the same quality, meaning the red color, it's the same frequency, the blue color is the same frequency, the yellow color is the same frequency, and the green. What this means is that each of these colors represent an energetic quality. The energetic quality could be in service of us or it could not. It depends how it's operating within us. So each of these represent an energetic quality, and this means at this time that myself is in resonance with all of these energetic chords. These are all of the same quality. I'm meeting them vibrationally, meaning that they are connected to me at this time. There are ways to clear energetic chords, which I can kind of talk into in a later video, but showing how this looks in the astral realm, this is how it's been shown to me. And so we're going to dive a little bit deeper into what it means to heal yourself, meaning one of these energetic chords, and how that would affect ancestors as well as people around you, meaning heal yourself, you heal the world. So for the sake of this conversation, we're going to say that the yellow chord represents anger. And so how did we come into resonance with this anger since we were, a newborn until now? We picked stuff up with us on the way, and we learned different techniques of dealing with stuff. So in this example, we're going to say that this was passed on through our mom on the mom's side. Her grandma also was someone who was quick to anger. And then the great grandpa here too was also someone quick to anger. Let me see if I could draw someone right here. I'll leave it be for. So jumping into it, us as a child perhaps saw that our mother seemed to get very angry when difficult situations has arisen. And we started to learn to see the world in that light, to get angry when things go wrong. Not necessarily in the highest pursuit of our higher self, but it's a way that we've learned to cope with things. This is something that our mom also learned to our grandma. This is something that our grandma learned from her father, our great grandpa. This is something that's been passed down It doesn't necessarily need to be exactly parents. It could be something like uncles and cousins, because we share the DNA with them. So there is a tighter vibrational level that we connect with these people. Meaning, though, that anyone else who is in the same vibrational chord of anger throughout the world, we are also connected to these people. It's not just through the ancestral line. It's through anyone who is connected. So let me see if I can add a little bit more. We're going to say that this person is a stranger. We don't even know who they are. And then we'll say this person over here is our friend. Maybe one of the reasons that we are friends with this person is because we're actually in the same vibrational level with them. Sometimes we tend to seek out people who are going through difficult things or the similar things that we're going through to learn from one another. So what you're calling into your life, you usually are in resonance with. There are times, though, where people just come into our life and we're like, how did this happen? But that could be a chosen learning experience, too. So typically, though, the choices that we do make is because we're in resonance with them. So we're all connected. You know, these 5 different people are connected to me through the yellow cord of anger. And so what happens that when we're looking at our life and you're like, I'm so sick of getting angry. It's exhausting. I get so burnt out, so tiresome. I really need to fix this because I feel like it's too much to my life, meaning that I have one angry spirit and the rest of my day is over. I don't want the world to control me that easily, right? And then so we're like, let's start trying these different techniques to heal ourselves so we're not so quick to anger. So that way I can live a more happy, cohesive life. And so maybe the technique that we start executing is that when we feel ourselves starting to get angry, we take a deep breath, we hold it for a few seconds, and then we do a very long exhale. And then we respond to what had triggered us. Also noting the things that trigger us. So over time, we start doing this over and over again, and our anger cord is getting smaller and smaller. It's not such a strange, like a strong hold on it. And every time that we break it, meaning that we don't fall into that old trap, we actually cause a ripple effect on these anger energetic cords, because we are healing ourselves now. So when we make the choice to not go to the old pattern, it causes that butterfly effect that we always hear about down the energetic cords. All of a sudden, our mom is feeling the same thing. And then this is passed on. All the way, our stranger, who we've never even met, this is something that they feel energetically. Whether they're aware of it or not is a different conversation, because some things are happening consciously and some are happening subconsciously. So what happens is that when we kind of trip the cord in a sense, everyone feels it on the energetic level. And so this will allow other people to have it brought to their awareness. Let's say, for example, this stranger, they had a pack of gum, the last piece of gum in the pack, and then they accidentally dropped it and it fell down the drain. And now they're out and they really wanted a piece of gum. Something that would normally anger them a lot. But because we've done all this work and now we're sending these energetic level over to the stranger, I'm sorry, not energetic level, but we're sending this vibration over in the cord of anger, saying that, hey, it's changed, pay attention to it, pay attention to this. Instead of this person responding to the gum being dropped right away, now it's actually giving them an opportunity to be like, wait, I have a choice. Do I want to get angry over this or do I want to let it be? So this is how we start beginning to heal those around us, by healing ourselves, is we're changing the energetic value of these cords. I want to also make a note that for the mom, the grandma, and the great-grandpa, the great-grandpa doesn't necessarily have to be alive to still be receiving this healing. This is what it talks about when we're healing our ancestors, because we can only do this in the present moment and not allow ourselves to continue to vibrate at this level, meaning that the great-grandpa could technically be passed away, but the cord is still in existence, meaning that when we do this self-work, it actually heals them back in that point in time. I wanted to thank you all for joining me today. I know that there's a lot more to cover regarding this, especially just talking about how current day we can actually end up healing our ancestors who have passed. I'd love to hear some of your feedback, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.